Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Game's about to start. Game's about to start. Let me get this sip of water real quick. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Last chance to get those predictions in. Uh-oh. Off the break right now. Got the best observing team in the game coming out. And Anas is going to go out wide. KC stacking up towards the top and the middle. Malibuca is going to be the anchor towards the other side of the map. Quick mid control for Milks. Okus is going to be the last line of defense for Agent. Maybe waiting back, trying to bait him in. He knows Peterbot's there. They know they have 2v1 scenario as Anas gets pushed back just a little bit. Peterbot does have the angle through the window all at the same time. Quickly fires the first shot. That one's going to be a miss. Throws the grenade on through. Trying to continue to back him up. Malbuca's just stalemated right now against Quadi. 1v1. Quanti instantly goes down. Malbuca goes through unscathed, and he's going to go ahead and reunite along with Veno. Mustache in the middle as well. Full control over the pool area is going to go over to Karmine. And they still set their eyes on the more Agent members. Malbuca is going to play the Juggernaut. Couple extra HP. As he jumps on over, lands on Quanti yet again, and Quanti goes down. Siphon goes through. Malibuca sees him on the other end, knows he's getting chased. Quick rotations onto the flag. This could be a great opportunity for Malibuca and the rest of Karmine, and it relies on that Elim there. Malibuca gets splashed, and he gets the Siphon. Karmine in a potential opportunity to capture the flag. Quanti quickly moving in towards the middle. One-on-one versus Veno, and the shutdown is in. Karmine are going to be the first team on the board here in our lower bracket finals. 1-0 in just a minute and a half. Now it's going to be up to Agent to countercap, and that's the thing. Agent has a tendency to play passive on the opening break, try to bait their opponents in and try to get eliminations. This time around, it just did not work out for them, and Karmine took that. They took it and extended it all the way to at least a 1-0 lead. Malibuca got the first Elim, gets another one as well, still staying alive. Milk's taking a lot of damage. Malibuca forced to reload. Fortunately, that shuts him down. And a great Elim there because that allows Peterbot full field ahead. Veno, Mustache, 2v1 onto Quanti. Bubble Shield going down. Nobody is going to be there to stop him. Peterbot and Agent tie us up. And it only took them 30 seconds. Milk's already back onto the map. Trusting his teammates to get those eliminations right behind him. Quanti versus Malibuca. Malibuca's going to take down Quanti. Milks is going to have to make a decision here. Do I continue to move forward? Do I back up? Peterbot knows what he's going to do, and that's going to be charged straight into his demise. Probably just trying to draw some time as Milks goes down as well. Agent forced to play passive here and spawn up. Luckily for Okus, he got beamed from across the map, so it's going to allow him some time to heal up his HP at the bare minimum. Can't see saying that he said for HP. Great dynamite towards the zone, holding off multiple members of KC, pushing them back even. 2 minutes on the clock here in the first half between these two teams, and already it's looking like a back and forth battle of two titans as Malibuca ends up in a 1v2 on the other side. Peterbot with the snipe on towards Anas in the middle, slows him down, not able to push all the way through, and that's going to force an overextension on the other side if they're looking to stay alive. More eliminations going their way. Quanti playing it a little slow. Gets the flank onto Anas, but he turns at the perfect time. And now he's just trying to push forward. Reload from Quanti. But unfortunately, Mustache just gets there just in the nick of time. And this is where it's back and forth for so long. Matches like this, you just need one opportunity to kind of slip through. We've already seen it twice there so far. As Peterbot lines up another one. Misses that shot. Doesn't like the angle. Pushes on out. Gets the cleanup onto Malibuca. Back to back. That's 3 straight eliminations here for Peterbot as he takes down Mustache as well. Agent with 1 minute left. They're going to push forward. Put a pressure situation here to try to end the half. Very, very important for them to try to take advantage of the eliminations they just got. Especially after that opening start. If this does go over to overtime. And it does end 0-0 in overtime. Karmine look at the game because they do have that first capture. Keep that in mind with 40 seconds left. Malibuca finally getting one. Trying to slow down the onslaught of Agent players throwing themselves at the flag. 35 seconds. Enough time for either one of these teams to try to get across, get the flag. But That opportunity is slowly but surely closing as Okus goes down. Great defense coming out from KC yet again. As long as they're able to set up, that'll be good. Another Elim, 21 seconds, 19 overall. I'm not sure it's enough time, but KC is ready to test their limits. Still have to go through a couple players. Fresh respawn coming up. They're still ready to dive for the hill. Put everything they got on the line. Quick clean up from Vino. The pickaxe coming out. Huge amount of destruction there at the end as we're going to end the half 1-1, which is not too surprising from what we've been seeing from these teams so far. Now, with this next 5 minutes, Agent really has to have the pressure on them because, again, if they don't force overtime and they go to overtime and still don't figure out a way to get a flag capture, KC will win map number 1 here in the lower bracket final. Best of 3. And then we'll move on to a hard point. KC quickly taking the middle. Agent once again taking the passive approach all the way back. Stash trying to watch his back. Nice cluster there from Okus to get him out into the open. 2v1. They're going to be able to take him down. Veno's doing what he can to try to even the tides, but Anas is just stuck. He's stuck in the ringer. Too many different angles. And Milks is sneaking behind. Snooks is sneaking behind. Sandwich is about to happen. Sandwich is about to happen. They get some shots on the Malabuka. He goes down. Veno falls as well. Double elimination for Agent. Before Anas says, I've had enough. Takes him down. Lands shots across the map. Helps out Mustache take down Quanti. And back-to-back opening strategies of the passive approach working out for Agent. Putting their opponents in the pincer. Using their angles and the teamwork to their advantage. Unfortunately, off the take right now, it does look like KC is going to get a little bit of a numbers advantage. Veno looking to backtrack. Okus gets spotted out. Mulks is doing what he can, though, to continue to even the tides. He's at least able to take down Anas. Force the respawn towards it. Slow down the KC players, but Okus from around the corner. Perfect shots from Okus. A couple misses coming out from Veno. And it haunts him yet again. Luckily, Mustache is there. Try to even the tides. Nobody really having full control over the map, but for the closest point right now, it is going to be Agent. Couple players in towards the pool, in towards the middle. Peterbot with the sniper watching down with that tunnel. Unfortunately, Quanti's going to go down. Questionable challenge there. It's a decision he's going to have to live with. If multiple KC players are moving up, Veno finally spots him out. 2v1, he goes down, but Peterbot yet again, thanks to the distraction, is able to at least get one onto Malabuka. Milk still trying to push up. Peterbot has to be careful here where he positions himself. Snipering is going to be important as Anas gets pushed back. Splash is going out. This could be an opportunity for Karmine. They got to take advantage of the stamina as Anas fully heals up. They're trying to break in towards the window. Milk's doing what he can to defend. He does have a little help in the form of Quanti. 2v1. They jump on top of Anas, take him down. Mustache doing what he can to even it out. But there's only so much the FNCS Major 1 champions can do before Agent overtakes them on their push. A huge defensive stand, but Veno's not done just yet. The longer Veno stays here, the more Agent has to worry about him, which allows for the rest of his team to begin to push up. Anas is already there. On the other side of the van is going to be Quanti, the 2v1, the target. And now he has help on the backside of the zone, and the flag is going to be grabbed. The time is tick, 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 it round. Quanti gets the spawn behind. Quanti gets the spawn behind Veno. That's going to be a big elimination onto Anas. Veno in a 2v1 situation. First one's going to be cleaned up. 1v1 versus Quanti. But he gets help on the other end. Peterbot takes him down. That was too close for comfort. With 2 minutes left here in the second half before overtime strikes. Agent looking to mount some sort of an offense. Well, an offense is going to be short-lived as Peterbot quickly gets taken down. Malibu gets pushed back just a little bit. He should welcome that because Milks is now pushing through. He has to trust that his teammates are going to get there off of the respawn. Milks grabs the flag. He goes down. Quickly shut down Okus as well. Back-to-back for Malabuka. The Siphon is going to keep him healthy and alive. But he has to make sure, is it clear? Is everybody gone? He is going to get the call that is safe to go forward. 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Even though Karmine is in the advantageous spot of overtime working out in their favor, you don't want to leave it to overtime. Anything can happen, especially when timing like this. Multiple members of Agent will take down KC. Malabuka trying to be the final stand. Backtracks here with Veno, making sure that they have that last 60 seconds to do as much work as possible. Agent finally spawning up on the other side as well. Malabuka in the anchor position towards the outside, but he gets caught out. Great shots by Okus. Nice grenade towards the top. Mustache just getting pressured. Can't really peek the way he wants, and he gets a fall. Agent begins to stagger out their opponents. And Karmine, flag is going to be grabbed. They're unable to solidify it. Big plays by Malabuka to save that flag. That's going to be a trip on the dip. Put it on your chip and take a bite. 30 seconds left. Agent now in a pressure situation. Vino got all the way back to those rocks. He has the burst as well. He has to be careful not to take too much damage and over peaks. Agent with the triple. They get Malabuka, who tries to go for a last scramble on the flag. Not sure there's going to be enough time, but if anybody is going to be able to get this flag, it is going to be Okus, who just kind of refuses to move up, plays defense. They're ready for this one to go into overtime for sure. If you guys are unfamiliar with the overtime rules, 0-0, 5 minutes, you start again. If nobody gets a flag capture, it goes to whoever captured the first flag, which is going to be Karmine. So Agent now has the pressure on them to score the flag, but Karmine still has the mental game here because you can't turtle back. You cannot turtle back and expect to win because Agent will take advantage of it. We've seen it already once before when Agent played against Exet in the upper bracket. Off the break. See if there's going to be a few different approaches. No, they're not. Agent playing back yet again, getting that angle. Okus pushing up. Malabuka being the anchor all the way on the other side, and it's actually going to switch up just a little bit here because they spent multiple players towards the outside. Agent has to know something's up. Okus backtracking here with that cluster. It's going to go out, and it gets the signal with the audio visual, so they know multiple players of KC are on this side of the map. Veno, Quanti, they go toe-to-toe in towards the center. Everybody kind of spotting each other out. The only two positions that are widely unknown are going to be Malabuka and Mukes. Two players that can try to make the play here. Okus gets a shot on the one. Mustache, even though he lands a snipe, the bait and switch. He gets too distracted. Okus moves up, gets two, and now he's going to have that wide open rocks area to try to get that space as possible. Quanti pushes up, gets the distraction. Once again, Mulks is going to try to move through the house, but gets spotted out by Anas, who's been hiding towards the back. Perfect timing for Quanti to show himself. He's able to get shots that allows him to stay alive, but Veno holding true. Veno holding strong. Him and Malabuka paired together. Squad wipe Agent. Take him down and try to take as much position as possible. Agent fresh off of the respawn. They're going to be able to set up themselves, so it's not going to be an easy overtake here for KC. Okus cluster towards the outside. He gets one. Like it might have been 2 straight eliminations overall. Mulks is ready to push up. He gets a third. Make it 3 straight eliminations overall. Malabuka is still alive in towards the middle. He's able to at least trade out one, trying to keep as much pressure on the toes of KC as possible. But he's running into Quanti and finally goes down. No, he actually takes down Quanti. He takes down Quanti. That was a huge defensive stop once again by Karmine. This has been a all defense, all the way game between these two teams. There's just been 2 quick opportunities where Karmine was able to slip through, and it was cleanly counter-capped by Agent. Malabuka finally gets one. Quanti and him playing a little bit of ring around the roads here on the car. Fresh reload, but it's not going to be enough. Timing doesn't come in. Mulks, Quanti paired together too. Continue to push back the offense of Karmine. Quanti tries to slow down. Veno spots him out. There goes one. Okus, chance to clean it up. Cluster going out. Flank from Anas. Doesn't get it in time. Veno did go down, though. Might be a blessing in disguise. He could spawn up with some fresh utility. Anas can continue to put pressure on the other side of the map, but he is going to be by himself. And that's where it gets tough for someone like Anas. He's playing Rika around the Rosie, trying to stay alive. Nice snipe onto Okus. Makes it easier for Malabuka to try to stay alive. Big fight versus Quanti on the other end. Anas is going to take it. This could be KC's time to shine here, ladies and gentlemen. But not if Peter Bot has anything to say about it. Huge shutdown there. Back to back. Mustache with the snipe. Flag is going to be out here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Karmine's chance to try to get it. I actually don't think they actually got the flag. They actually didn't move in. They got the elims. They got pushed off once more. Minute and 52 left on the clock. Anas has done such a good job staying alive for just eons here on the back end. Bubble shield going down. Casey wins yet another fight towards the inside. Anas grabs the flag, and this is his chance to go. This is his chance to try to extend it as far out as wide as possible. Quanti's doing the same thing, though. This is his chance to turn and burn onto Anas. They have him sandwiched. Flag goes down, and that is going to be a successful return by Agent. A close call. A little bit of a scare. But a minute and 20 left on the clock. It is going to get scary if Agent did not get this flag cap. Agent now trying to push up. Dash with a nice snipe. Back to back, taking down both Quanti and Okus. Malibuca overextending towards the outside. Another shield's going to be cracked as Peterbot is trying to do as much as he can. The last two members of Agent will fall. Fresh respawn for both of these players. Last 60 seconds left here in this game. I think Karmine knows. Karmine knows the situation. Hey, we got the first flag cap. They have to come to us. Oh, but the turtle back doesn't always work. Malibuca shielded. Dropped to just a little bit of HP. Agent taken inside on the other one on the map. There goes Okus taking down a Nos. Peterbot goes down. Trades back and forth. Does look like a couple KC members are trying to backtrack onto the flag. Mustache gets two. Malibuca gets another one. Veno now feeling the confidence to push up. 20 seconds left on the clock. Malibuca already going toward the other side on the flag. Trying to be a distraction. 27 for Malibuca. 20 for Mustache. Veno with 22. Okus doing his part with 25, but it's just not going to be enough. Malibuca grabbing the flag. Making to put the dagger in the side of Agent. Saying, hey, at least we were able to touch it at the end. We go to a tiebreaker in overtime, and because of the rules, Karmine goes up 1-0. Another nail-biting experience. Bro, my instant replay broke, I guess. Karmine knows the situation. Hey, we got the first flag cap. They have to come to us. Oh, but the turtle back doesn't always work. Malibuca shielded. Dropped to just a little bit of HP. Agent taken inside on the other one on the map. There goes Okus taking down a Nos. Peterbot goes down. Trades back and forth. Does look like a couple KC members are trying to backtrack onto the flag. Mustache gets two. Malibuca gets another one. Veno now feeling the confidence to push up. 20 seconds left on the clock. Malibuca already going toward the other side on the flag. Trying to be a distraction. 27 for Malibuca. 20 for Mustache. Veno with 22. Okus doing his part with 25, but it's just not going to be enough. Malibuca grabbing the flag. Making to put the dagger in the side of Agent. Saying, hey, at least we were able to touch it at the end. We go to a tiebreaker in overtime, and because of the rules, Karmine goes up 1-0. Map 1 win for Karmine Corp over Agent by another holding them off. By holding them off. 78 point for Zane. That's good, right? Tiebreaker, I think tiebreaker goes if neither team has a capture. It's 0-0, but let's see. Let's see if they argue it. If neither team has a capture going in, it goes to whoever has the most kills. But if both teams have a capture, I do believe it goes to first capture. I do believe. So Karmine should be up 1-0.
I hear Aussie talking, bro.
Tough scenes. Right now, Karmine's up 1-0. The predictions hold true. How is it on YouTube? It's private streams. YouTube did like private unlisted streams, and you had to like ask for permission. Not YouTube, ESL did private unlisted streams, and you had to ask for permission. I wish they would at least do crowd volume. This is where it does get intense, though.
Alright, chat. It's game time. I love y'all. Exclamation mark com. Join the Twitter com. And let's eat. Let's watch. Exclamation mark com.
Alright, game 2 is going to be starting right here soon. Yeah, crowd volume would be sick. Yeah, just put the mic right in somebody's face as they're playing. I got you with crowd volume. The game's starting. The game's starting. Yeah, the game's starting. Everybody give it up. The game's starting. Milks, an agent, Anas, Karmine Corp, toe-to-toe here. Agent need this map in order to go to a map 3 to keep their tournament alive, unless they're okay with a third place finish. And a couple extra $1,000, which isn't bad. But it's not bad myself, you know. You got the opening spread coming out here. Looks like a focus for Agent on the statue control. An even spread coming out from Karmine. But they waited till the last second. They waited till they were already in the back to show themselves. Agent has already dispersed, went outwards elsewhere, but still didn't work out for Karmine. They thought they had the numbers game, but 3 members of Agent quickly heat up. Getting multiple eliminations here onto Karmine. Oh, Quanti's trying to hide towards the back. Malibuca, the bait and switch, gets distracted. Goes the ring around the rosy. Veno's there to save the posy. That's going to be a double dozy. Mustache ready to line one up. He's going to connect onto Okus. Gets the Elim, staying alive thanks to the Siphon. Another player pushing up. Siphon yet again. Mustache. Oh my God, Mustache! Woo! What did we witness? A trip. A trip when he double dipped his chip after the first Elim. Anas getting 2 of his own. Mustache starting to look streaky. Starting to look streaky here, ladies and gentlemen. Fortnite fam. This is the first ever ESL Fortnite 4v4 with orgs being involved and Karmine ready to surprise the world, take the stage with an early lead here against Agent. And they're looking to chop down that lead, possibly take it back, but pressure is being set in. Peterbot goes down. Malibuca gets another one. That's going to be back-to-back. Looks for a third, gets the Siphon onto Okus. KC looking like they're having a strong start and a good defense here on this first rotation hill. Peterbot goes in, gets one, back-to-back. Nice snipe. Nice snipes by Peterbot. Trying to let Mustache know you're not the only one with an eagle eye. Oh. Buster trying to push Peterbot out of position. But not only does it not do it, he quickly turns around and helps Okus get that elimination. Good control over here for this next rotation. Agent trying to be the first one to the punch, but Okus goes down. Quanti gets towards the Lambo, but the back spawn. That was where Mustache and the rest of Casey's going to be. But Okus gets the spawn. Okus gets the spawn. He gets elimination onto 1, but that at least slows down the offense of KC. Is even Peterbot's able to get another one. But a split spawn comes in yet again. Malibuca, Mustache, Veno. They get the back bar. Change locations. Change rotations. KC got to about face. Think about another entrance here. As Peterbot's weak, they're looking to try to take him out towards the center. And while that one's going on, Agent trying to take advantage of what numbers they do have here on the other side. KC rotating all the way around, but they put themselves in a pinch yet again. They have to move forward as Veno gets one. Now it's him and Anas versus the world, and Anas goes down. Veno staying alive. Mustache gets there just in the nick of time. Milks is going to go down. Siphon comes in for Veno. Now it's one-on-one versus Quanti. Great shots for Quanti, but it's gonna be Quanti that comes out on top in that fight, finally slowing the roll of Veno. But from one rotation to the next, Agent figuring out a way to lead this game, taking it over and away from Karmine. He's not looking to go over that easy. First team rotating back on over to the next hill. Oh, great cluster there. At least tossing and turning Malibuca around. And he ends up in a 1v2 situation. He's going to fall. But Anas is ready to take a last stand there on that hill. Okus gets sniped out. Mustache ready to clean that one up. Takes out Peterbot as well. Veno finally enters in on that fun. EMP's going out. Taking the shields down for Mustache. And the shield bubble with it. That's where Karmine Corp taking the lead back. Great quick scope by Peterbot, which is going to give them the go-ahead operation as Quanti pairs together yet another one. And they finally push him off to take the scrap time back, but that scrap time is going to be enough for Agent to take the lead back. Peterbot taking a detour in through the center of the map, and it works out as they find a couple more eliminations here before Mustache finally tries to slow their roll. Next rotation on over. Does look like KC is going to be the first one there. They got to be careful, though, because if they're too pushed up, the spawns will flop, especially if Peterbot and Agent are able to push through the middle. 2 eliminations are able to push through the middle instead of going for the spawns. It does look like they're going to try to make a play for the hill. Agent gets shut down left, right, and center. And unfortunately, the re-peek is just too much. Gotta breathe here for a moment. 120, 112. Karmine taking the lead on back. Ocus ends up in a wrong fight in the wrong side of town as he gets taken down. Scraps that are left. Agent has to make the decision. Do I contest this hill? Do I try to slow him down? Don't let them gain such a big lead. Or do I try to play for next? And it does look like they're going to be the first of 2 choices. Oh my. Finally, he's shut down. I didn't want to slow it. I didn't want to mess him up just in case he can hear me. I didn't want to mess him up just in case he can hear me. I don't know what that was. That was the Tfue Classic. That was the Tfue Classic coming out of Veno. The Quake Peak, Thunderburst. Peterbot knows. You got to be careful, though. Watch both sides. The potential for somebody to sneak towards the back is real, and it does look like Veno is going to try to be the one to do it. They're trying to time it right. Snipe goes through. Mustache takes the body shot. Peterbot swaps side. Veno play going to be just a little bit less effective. Even though he's able to get one, he still has to worry about Peterbot, who just destroys him there in that play. And Agent take the lead back away from Karmine, who are fresh off the respawn. 20 seconds still left on the clock. Middle hill. Back to the beginning rotation. Oh, nice shot by Peterbot yet again. Shield bubble goes down. That's going to allow him to finish a couple of eliminations. Agent is now starting to build some momentum here. Even Oak is staying alive. They're going to take down Mustache. KC spawning up. They get on towards the next hill. But Agent does have the numbers. Is anybody there to help Peterbot in a situation like this? No, they do not. They all rotate in towards the mid. Miscommunication coming out, which can allow for KC to not only get the respawn, but sped up just a little bit on the hill. 3v2 for a few seconds. Milks is down to 1 HP. They take advantage of the numbers of Quanti. Peterbot pushing towards the outside. Veno trying to hold on to the backside of the hill, trying to make it easy for KC to have a final stand. Malibuka taking an additional angle to put him in the blender. Multiple eliminations going their way. Oak is trying to be the last stand here, along with his teammates who are trying to bleed the hill dry, but it just doesn't work. KC looking too strong here in this situation, but Peterbot ready to take matters into his own hands after winning FNCS, but it's just not enough. It's not enough for either one of these teams. Momentum has slowed down for them both. It's just been back and forth stage. 10 seconds left on the clock. That's enough for Agent to tie the game up at 185, and that's if they take every single second. Quanti already going to be the first one on over to the next hill, so forget taking the lead. That's going to be for Agent to do. Veno, Malibuka looking towards the outside. Anas in towards the middle. They have to wait for Mustache. They have to time this right. They go in alone, and the numbers are just not on their side. Anas, Veno, Malibuka all quickly fall. A few seconds that they didn't wait cost them about 5 to 10 more seconds of hill time this late in the game. That means so much. They finally move up to try to make their push as a team, but still immediately get shut down. Peterbot, call him butter because he's on a roll. Things are going to slow down here. Nobody really wanted to peek and take too much free damage. Could be the big push here for Veno towards the backside. He doesn't see Peterbot once again. He pounces from above. Surprising yet another player. Milks handles a 1v2 towards the outside. Maybe a little help from Okus. Can't take all the credit. As Agent rotates from one hill to the next. Just 6 or more seconds left is all that's needed for Agent here. Karmine trying to make the final stand. But Peterbot waiting, hiding, trying to go underneath. Big battles being won right now for Peterbot before he's finally shut down. But that's huge damage being felt. Now Okus can smoothly glide his way in, get 2 quick eliminations. The hill is going to be captured, and that is going to be the game for Agent. And they bring us to a game number 3 here in the lower bracket finals. Wow. Hey,
About
hey, 5 to 10 more seconds of hill time this late in the game. That means so much.
What are we thinking?
They finally move up to try to make their push as a team, but still immediately get shut down. Peterbot called him butter because he's on a roll. Things are going to slow down here. Nobody really wanted to peek and take too much free damage. Could be the big push here for Venno towards the backside. He doesn't see Peterbot once again. He pounces from above. Surprising yet another player. Milks handles a 1v2 towards the outside. Maybe a little help from Okus. Can't take all the credit. As Agent rotates from one hill to the next. Just 6 or more seconds left is all that's needed for Agent here. Karmine trying to make the final stand. But Peterbot waiting, hiding, trying to go underneath. Big battles being won right now for Peterbot before he's finally shut down. But that's huge damage being felt. Now Okus could smoothly glide his way in, get 2 quick eliminations. The hill is going to be captured, and that is going to be the game for Agent. And they bring us to a game number 3 here in the lower bracket finals. Riders? You saying? I don't know. Peterbot seems is not cheating, just too good. Bro, why would anybody think this kid is cheating, right? And here's the #1 thing you need to realize. Everybody in Fortnite, I wouldn't say is out for themselves, but yeah, when it comes to competition, it's all about pride. It's all about, you know, the bragging rights, stuff like that, right? So you're telling me Peterbot has played around all these pros all these years, traveling to Central, East, wherever to get 0 ping, and no one has seen him cheating? No one has ratted him out? Peterbot's legit. Peterbot's legit. How you doing, Johnny? How's Johnny doing? Back and forth, back and forth. That's the way this game's going. His aim is too good, but I mean, like, that's just like watching Counter-Strike players, right? They kind of do the same thing. When somebody comes out of nowhere, some Counter-Strike players think people cheating. Is there any reactions?
All right, chat. Get ready.
All right, get ready.
Get ready, chat.
Okay. Oh my God, what is this?
Just casually 11 outplaying in the lobby right there. As he whiffs every.
Oh, that's hilarious. Hold on, let me make sure it's live. Hold up. There we go. I just wanted to re-click it. No, watching my highlight, that is actually hilarious. And then laughing makes me laugh. So, like, when I heard him laugh. Map 3. Map 3. What do you mean can't cast it? I'm getting off app, bro. I'm losing my voice. I haven't lost my voice while casting anything in a long time. That's crazy. Map 3. Map 3. Map 3. If you get a clip, I'll cast it later. How about that? Agent with a slow approach again. Actually, no, they're extending. They're sending Quanti all the way out. Malibuka's there. Pool control. They're kind of trading different sides of the map here for now. This is where the KC push is going to come in. Okus is towards the outside. Peterbot has the cross. The snipe is going to be in. Multiple of them are weak. Peterbot even takes some damage. Okus with the cluster. He forgets about the Nos around the corner, but it doesn't matter. Takes out Vino first. Goes back to back. And again, the slow approach from Agent on one side of the map is going to work out. Milk's just trying to get a little bit more aggressive. He falls, but Peterbot continues to stagger out the eliminations for Agent. Taking down multiple members of KC. Now they're moving up. They have house control, and they know it's just a matter of time. They just need one more round of elims here. This is Peterbot's chance towards the outside. Misses that first shot onto Mustache. Everybody going out wide. Mustache even getting shielded. He has to be careful. Mustache feels like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Peterbot quickly sneaking up. This is his chance. Misses the nose scope, and there he's going to make him pay. Mustache not only takes him down, but takes down Quanti as well. But Mulks is there. Mulks is hiding around the corner. He got 2 straight eliminations before finally going down. Great defense coming out from Karmine early on. Bro, next time, Levin. Bro, what is the next online quals? I'll do EU and NA. Wherever those are. But I think that one relies on people streaming unless ESL can get in the lobby. Is this like bad quality? What is wrong? Bro, I don't know why I can see that. Everything just felt fuzzy there for a second. I'm ready to run it. I'm about to run it. Oh, nice shot by Peterbot. Only person towards the backside is going to be Veno. So he's going to have to rotate on over. Try to defend that. I don't know if it's possible. Nas is now trying to dive himself on it. Bubble shield's going down. Perfect bubble out of Mulks. Perfect body block out of Mulks. Agent now trying to go all the way. Malabuka getting behind enemy lines. This is where he's going to have to try to get that flag. He's going to have to try to go in, get it out. Mustache is there. They get the knock. That's good. Malabuka actually gets the flag out. We might have a good old stalemate situation, but Veno wins yet another fight. Mustache, Veno now trying to push in. Peterbot knows he has the angle there from some respawn players, but he gets the nice snipe onto one, but there's only so much he can take. The return comes in. Karmine. They get the go-ahead capture here in our final game of the series, game number 3. Karmine up 1-0 over Agent. And now the pressure is on. Even if we go to overtime, we've already seen it in game 1. That's how Karmine was able to win game 1, tied up in overtime. Monty goes down. You're about missing a unusual shot there, especially from what we've seen so far. And shots for Mustache. Quickly turns around, tries to burn down Okus, even if it's going to be a toe tag. Anything works. Grenade towards the outside, trying to get him out of position. He just goes up and over. Try to get that one, and Okus cleans that one up. The furthest Agent member pushed up right now, waiting for backup in the form of Mulks and Quanti. Are now pushing up towards the tunnel. At a full spread of Agent players across the halfway point. Oh, just too deep there. Just a little bit too deep as Okus and Peterbot both get shut down. Make that 3. Malabuka already pushing up onto the flag, but Peterbot spawns in towards the house. You might have heard the footsteps. Might have seen the footsteps. Shout out audio visuals. Wish it was banned. At least for LAN. I know you can't police it online. But at least for LAN. Quanti with the sneak cap. This is a big right now. Agent needs to push back. And not let these players circle back. But Mustache. These snipes that we're witnessing today have been heroic, to say the least. Quickly trying to get that one in there. Peterbot with a snipe. Has to reload, though. Goes down to a Nos, and he rotates it accidentally into the way of Agent, where Mulks and Quanti were standing by. Triple elimination. Mustache is going to be by himself. The final stand for KC before everybody resets their position. Quanti gets shut down. Malabuka fresh off the respawn, making a play like that. Bubble shield going down, trying to give more space for KC to try to push up and defend for the last 10 seconds. And the first half is going to end with Karmine up 1-0 over Agent. This is a pivotal lower bracket finals between Karmine and Agent. Karmine Corp, to be exact. And Agent. Winner of this keeps their tournament hopes alive. And right now, we're just in a situation where Karmine has a 1-0 lead, to where even if Agent capture this and force overtime, it's going to go to Karmine again. So Agent need 2 captures here, essentially, to win. Either 2 here in round 2 and a 2-1, or 1 here and then 1 in overtime. Agent playing this one a little bit different. They pushed up towards the middle, but it doesn't matter. The result's still the same. They went off spawn, forcing Veno back. Bubble shield going out. He's just trying to make sure that he has the best line of sight. And that was a great bubble for Veno. Give him an eagle eye point of view to create some safety. But he's getting chased around now by Okus, who finds that elimination. Mulks gets one as well before getting taken down. This is where Peterbot and Okus working a dynamic duo in towards the center of the map, trying to stay alive. And I don't even know how that got him. Around the corner of the car, it looked clean, but... doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters what it is. Monty sneaking out towards the outside. He gets spotted out by Veno. Big opportunity for KC to finally hold defensively strong yet again, but it's just going to be a distraction as they shift on over. Agent tried to make a play. Great defense yet again on both ends. On both ends of their base, KC defends the throne. Time is really now ticking for Agent, and they know they're in that same situation as before. You have to capture here 2 straight flags, or you have to capture 1, hold Karmine off, and then capture another one in overtime. Like a checklist of things to do for Agent if they're looking to stay alive here. KC has to do just one thing. Hold off Agent. And this is where, if you're Agent, things are going to speed up just a little bit. The return comes in. They don't want to let that flag out of their sight, at least not just yet. Kind of see in the mini-map right now that Malbuka is trying to take the 1v1 towards the outside, trying to be the anchor. Spots out Okus. A couple of shots there. It's a flank onto Mustache. Can't watch all the ankles. Malbuka finally turns around and gets him out. Throws him out the club. KC with another successful defense here. And that's all they need to do on the side of Karmine Corp. Just defend, defend, defend. As Anas now pushing up. Okus doesn't spot him out. First shot going over to Anas. Switches on over to Weapon. Cleans up that one. This is where it's now getting danger mode. As multiple members of Agent are pushing up. Anas now trying to sneak behind enemy lines. Okus with a spawn towards the outside, which means he's not going to get a clear line of sight on this one. He has to try to cut off Anas through the pool. Quanti's trying to backtrack. Peterbot's still alive as well. Quanti has the flag. Anas going down. That's going to be it. That's going to be an opportunity there. Malabuka is going across all the way on the other side. Malabuka is going to be the only one that can stop him here, ladies and gentlemen. And they do it with 2 minutes left on the clock. Agent gets it. Johnny with the gifted sub. Thank you so much, Johnny. Nix does. Nix does got gifted that one. Karmine. Karmine let the flag slip through. It was a counter cap opportunity. They were stretched to the gills. And they weren't able to have their usual defense, and it really costed them everything. Peterbot gets one. Siphon coming in. Not enough to take down both Anas and Veno, who are still ready to lead the charge. Now they know in a situation like this, they have the comfort. They have the comfort of knowing if this does go to overtime. Shout out Kenya. If this does go to overtime, Karmine does have the advantage. To Agent now, they don't want to go to overtime. They want to use the pressure. They want to use the momentum of that flag capture that they were able to sneak out to try to get back to back. As Anas goes down, Malabuka in towards the middle. He's able to get the drop on the flag, but he goes down to 1 HP. Can't really do much. As Veno and the rest of KC, they get the return on the flag. Okus trying to take advantage of the early damage, but he cannot. He gets dropped by Veno out like a light. Multiple members of KC are beginning to now realize what is at stake here. They all begin to turtle back in this situation. Veno, Malbuka anchoring towards the middle and left side. Mustache and Anas in towards the pull. Peterbot moves up momentarily, but he's forced towards the back. Can only take so much space. There's only so much he can do, but Mustache going down. That's going to open up a window of opportunity here for Agent. 20 seconds left on the clock. They have to be perfect here if they're looking to win here before overtime. With one final attempt, Peterbot's going down, but Mustache is going to fall. Okus opens up that window of opportunity. Can Agent do it? 9 seconds left. Anas knows they're there in the bubble. Malbuka, they got the cross, and I think that is going to be it for regulation. Agent, in the late seconds of the game, tie us up at 1 round apiece to force overtime. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sub, by the way. By the way, I had to complete the prediction from earlier. Who won map 1? Karmine won map 1. Agent won map 2. There's the elims. 19, 16, 17. KC on top. But Okus putting the team on his back. Low slide opening again. Back to basics here for Agent. Rotating in towards the middle. I do believe Peterbot might have got sniped just a little bit, damaged out, but that doesn't matter. Quanti Meal's going to take out Malibuca and Veno. Great damage onto Mustache. This is where they got to put their foot on the gas and to go forward right now, but Anas, he gets kicked into oblivion, but it's going to allow him to survive. Can't get the accurate shots. He's going to be able to win one. Goes back to back as Mealx falls. Peterbot trying to enter the house, and he gets dropped as well. Return on the flag for KC, and now they're returning back to the scene of the crime to move up. Winner bracket here has to lose twice, so whoever wins here in overtime has to figure out how to channel that momentum into the grand finals to take on the Falcons. But that's going to be a good start. Anas, Mustache, they're going to be able to get 2. Siphon coming in. Mustache looking strong as can be. Once again, another elimination. He's about to hit the 20 mark. KC slowing things down. As soon as they reach enemy lines, they know Veno is on respawn. They have to put pressure. They have to wait till Veno moves in before they can actually make a move for that flag. As Mustache finally gets angled out by Okus. And with a couple players from KC going down, Veno has no other choice but to start to play anchor. Spotted Quanti at the other end. Sees Okus pushing up as well. Decisions here from Veno. They're going to be crucial decisions indeed as Agent looking to push the tempo. But that's a decision that we were talking about. Not only gets 1, he looks to get 2. Spots Peterbot in the corner. Helps with 3. That is 4 straight dead and out for Agent. As Veno reaches the 22 mark with a couple of those eliminations. KC realizing there is still 3 minutes left on the clock. Not the time to turtle back. They have to start playing aggressive. But as soon as they do, as soon as they pass the 50-yard line, they all fall in quick unison, allowing for Agent to quickly try to move up and put them in that same pressure situation that they were just once in seconds ago. Fights on the other side of the map. A bunch of players distracted. It's going to give Okus a chance here, but Malibuca is patient. He's waiting. Agent tries to grab the flag. They get it out just a few inches away before all going down. Quick return coming out from KC. Flawless defense yet again. When they have that strength in numbers, they can do wonders. As Malibuca spots out Quanti. Both utility being used, but Quanti's still able to stay alive. The bait, the cutback. Malibuca, here he's just 22. Mustache gets another one. There's a great opportunity building here for KC as momentum continues to shift on their side. A couple members of Agent, though, trying to be a distraction. Finally, Oka spots out Malibuca. Gets the call. Quanti going up to try to get to the challenge, but the longer he stays alive here, the longer they're going to have to deal with Peterbot on the other side, but Peterbot wins the elim. Peterbot gets the elim, but Mustache quickly shuts it down, but Quanti with the relay. Quanti with the relay. Open field for Agent. Quanti with the relay. This is a chance right here. This is a chance for them to get the flag. There's nobody in sight for KC. Nobody has a chance here, and that is going to be a late game heroics for Quanti and the relay as Agent steal the game and advance to the grand finals.